Thank you very much, Simone. Keith Armstrong was born in Eton, Newcastle upon Tyne, where he has worked as a community development worker, poet, librarian and publisher. Gary Miller, internationally acclaimed songwriter, performer and recording artist, first rose to international prominence during the mid-80s and throughout the 90s as principal songwriter, lead singer, guitarist and mandolin player with the Whiskey Freeze, the renowned folk rock band with a worldwide cult following that he founded in 1985 and fronted with his twin brother Glenn, the Jimi Hendrix of the accordion, the Joe Strummer and Mick Jones of the folk world. Keith Armstrong and Gary Miller.
Thank you very much. I'm going to start off and Keith's going to join me in a minute. Is that right? Yeah, it's a positive thinking song about the future. Come take a look at this rolling vista. Beneath its ballistic fields lie caves of destiny, with untold trains, undiscovered waiting for you to stake your claim upon their richest sea. This churchyard holds its share of history, in small graves littering its body silently. How many fail or miss their calling through time spent stalling over what they could have been. And though you be a tiny satellite, one day you may be shining bright. Become a glorious sun, cast your light on everyone, radiate your creative delight. But procrastinate, and time will rob you of all the things that you might yet achieve. Mistakes breed strength, don't let them deter you from finding yourself amid your own rich sea. For there are those who would control your course for you, and there are those who would seek to steal your dreams. So let it rock. There'll be foundations to see you reap the treasures of your own rich sea. And though you be a tiny satellite, one day you may be shining bright. Become a glorious sun, cast your light on everyone, radiate your creative delight. Is getting smaller, and you can do things of which I can only dream. So let it be your crowning glory, the untold story of your own rich sea. Come take a look at this rolling vista, this cracked and blistered jewel encrusted legacy. From the old quayside, I heard a young man cry. Among the nets and ships he made his way. As the keel boats buzzed along, he sang a seagull's song. He sang out for the rights of you and me. Oh lads, that man was Thomas Spence. He gave up all his life just to be free. As it round the cobbled side, running on through the broad chair, he shouted out his wares for you and me. Oh lads, you should have seen him gan. He was a man the likes you rarely see, with a pamphlet in his hand and a poem at his command. He gets out the dockside still, and his words say Scots, sold socks and fishing nets through the fog. On the Tyne they plied their trade. In this theatre of life, the crying and the strife, they tried to be decent and be strong. Oh lads, that man was Thomas Spence. He gave up his life just to be free, trucking on through the broad chair and down the broadside. He credit out his wares for you and me. Oh lads, you should have seen him gan. He was a man the likes you rarely see, with a pamphlet in his hand and a poem at his command. He shut out the quayside still, and his words sing.
Just read a few little pieces, almost at random, almost, except it was carefully prepared this morning. This is one dedicated to, Richard Harris, our great, I once called Richard Harris a hero. Somebody heckled and said, he's not a hero. But, I have a respect for Richard Harris. We're staying, me and Gary, at the Jury's Inn, and we have a great view of the Shannon. I think it's a fantastic river. And so this poem is called Shannon, and it's dedicated to Richard St. John Harris and the roaring boys of Charlie St. George's Bar. I know it actually quotes from, the great song. I quite like MacArthur Park. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But I've used a verse from MacArthur Park in this particular piece. Shannon. My heart is bursting its banks with the songs of the Shannon. My girlfriend wellers up with the beauty of daybreak. Her breasts swell with the glory of sunshine. Her eyes are glowing with wisdom. Swim with me to the Atlantic surge. We can watch the mighty birds take flight. We can feel the urge of history in our bones and ride on the aching backs of workers. Shannon, you're our breath aglow with the salmon of knowledge. You're the spray in our faces, full of bubbles of inspiration, welling up in our surging veins. Wise one, lift me up in your flow, leave me in awe of your wonder, let me sparkle with the birth of new ideas, reach out for the touch of a sensational moon, dance in a festival of stars, and drown in the arms of a glorious goddess. There'll be another song for me, for I'll sing it. There'll be another dream for me, someone will bring it. I'll drink the wine while it is warm, and never let you catch me looking at the sun. And after all the loves of my life, after all the loves of my life, you'll still be the one. I'll take my life into my hands, and I'll use it. I'll win the worship in their eyes, and I will lose it. I'll have the things that I desire, and my passion flow like rivers through the sky. And after all the loves of my life, after all the loves of my life, I'll be thinking of you and wondering why. To have a poem published in a, I think, a fantastic book in memory of Jim Kemmy, and somebody I read about, and I'm quite interested back home in local history, and so I wrote this poem. It's in memory of Jim Kemmy, but it could be for any local historian in a way. So, in this city, in every town, in every village, there's this man, this woman, dusty with archives and old snapshots. This deep fellow who digs out truths from scraps, who drinks from a bowl of swirling voices and makes sense of things, makes sense when all else lies in chaos. In his dreams, wars aren't dead. They scream from his books. He'll not let the suffering go. He owes the children that. There's something noble in his calling, in his bearing. His work is beautiful. At this particular place, you can call him Jim. You can see his face forever in the autumn leaves, the leaves of books and the dance of history. A local historian and carver of tales so memorable that every street must value his love. The love of our people through the ages, the love of learning, the search for dignity that underpins these lanes. In Limerick, Jim's imagination still blossoms and keeps us rooted in the drift of memory. He teaches us lessons. Listen to his spirit breathe deep as the Shannon. His voice forever flies with the power of knowledge. And beautiful dreamer, wake unto me. Starlight and dewdrops are waiting for thee.